first in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
You got the dollars? You got the dollars? See the special man on YouTube. He's got it all.
I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars.
I say. This is Johnny's, the place that'll let you have it with no problem.
Let him have it.
Johnny has a sale right now. I say. This is Johnny's place. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give us the offer.
You got the dollars. You got the offer. Well, let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
You got it.
I am looking for some jewelry in Devon.
Do you have any credit?
No, I was recently involved in a divorce in Devon. Look, I'm not one of those maybe it's Maybelline gals, okay? I just want to go out on the town with Sheila and accessorize some.
See, special man.
I don't know about you, but this Joe girl is going to Johnny's place. Check out Cajun Roots Reseller right now. I say. Go see the special man and tell him the dough girl sent you.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Taco Tuesday. How is everyone doing this morning? I woke up this morning at 2:12, and it was 47 degrees, and it's now currently 57, and we're going to reach the 80s today. I'm looking forward to that. First in the chat today was Randy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And Glenn. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing this morning? Good to see you. Little Debbie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Mark. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And little Debbie, I've been thinking about her too. And again, yesterday I was celebrating. Again, I know I look at it as when somebody passes away, I celebrate their life. And yesterday made 27 years that my mom passed away the week of Mother's Day in 1997. Made 27 years yesterday. And so I know how that is. And I was thinking about her too, especially when I was going through all that stuff with my channel being taken down and then all that stuff about restarting and maybe quitting. And it's like, there she is. Don't you quit, you know, that kind of stuff. D, hello, good morning, and welcome. And don't forget D has a auction this morning. D, I'm not sure. I don't remember what time this morning. She's doing a fabric sale today again. So check it out. I will try to be there as soon as it starts. I believe at 11 o'clock. Because I was looking, I do have my appointment at 10 this morning. Anne-Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. And Claudette, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? And Mark, I didn't forget about your videos. It's still in my watch later list. I've been busy. I just got finished editing a video this morning. That's right. Click the rug on the music. That is right. Angela, hello, good morning. That's what gets you going in the morning, the music, right? Besides coffee. Daniel, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. No, it's never too early. My husband always says that, but you know what I tell Robert? It's never too early for me. Buying Space, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing, Mara? Thank you so much for that video yesterday. I really enjoyed watching the unboxing that was done yesterday. 3:30. Buying Space does her the dropping of the videos of unboxing or unpacking mail call. Deborah, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Put in the chair. Morning chair dance. Let's see. What's up, Chris? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Asia Dancer. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I don't eat tacos, but they all say it's all Tuesday, but it could be any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Catherine, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Pam, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? 10 Central, so 11 Eastern. Yeah, anytime I say times on my channel, it's always at Eastern Standard Time. Also, please make sure to check your notification. Don't forget to set it and have it ready for the Thursday show at 10:30. We're going over some things this morning about YouTube, and that's going to be my topic this morning. So definitely come and do it. Look, I got a double time. That's right. This Thursday starting at 10:30, and it will go on. And Jennifer, did you get your email from me this past weekend about your special private invite? I just wanted to make sure you got it. Hopefully I sent it to the right email. The only one I know of anyway. Yeah, you do that a lot, Mark. It makes your videos, though, because that's you. And Andrew, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Good morning. Today, starting at 9 o'clock, you have Queen City Picker Tom going live. At 10 o'clock is Stacey McAttitude's Crafters Retreat. At 11 o'clock is Ella, saved here first with the Cell from the Sunshine State. That's usually with Picky Nicky. At 11 o'clock is the Booty Chick Rita with her First Things First. That's her daily devotions and Bible study reading. At 11:30 is Jackass Retro with his Ship Show. And then at noon, every Tuesday and Thursday, is Two Hip Chicks, Dawn and Mary go live. At 2 o'clock is Southern Vintage. At 3 o'clock is Red Road. At 3:30, Mindspace does the unboxing every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then every Tuesday and Wednesday, Nails Jamie B goes live at 5. At 6 o'clock is Dawn's channel with friends. At 6 o'clock is Ladies Night with Colleen OG Lions 2 Lion Finds. At 6 o'clock is Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore. At 6:30, you have Janine's solo sale. And then at 6:30, you have Auctions with Friends. Make sure you do have your text messaging service signed up with them. As far as I know, tonight it should be or might be on Absolutely Awesome Stuff of Brenda's channel. And then at 6:30 is Jeff Crumpler doing his live sale. And then Dawn and Mary come right back on with the Whatnot auction. And that's usually with vinyl records. And if you like to listen to that kind of stuff, it's fabulous. I love it. And they come on at 7 o'clock on Whatnot every Tuesday. And then at 8 o'clock is Southern Belle with Bargains by Belle. 8 o'clock is Caucasian Sod Squatch. At 8 o'clock is also the Nurse Flipper Cat. Also at 8 o'clock is Treasure Scavenger. That's Amber with her live auction. And then at 9 o'clock, Scooter Renee, LLC, with her Twister Tuesday show. And then at 11 o'clock is Vintage Viking Treasures, Becky. So if you did not hear your channel name and you have a special event tonight or today or any day of the week and you check the calendar out, please let me know if you do not see your name and I'll be glad to add you to the calendar. If you don't want to leave me that message, you can also send me an email. If you have several that you don't want to type in the comment section, or you can send me a message on Facebook or Instagram. I can go back to bed, Debbie, if you want to drop links. Mark. Stuff. LOL. Let's see. We need you. That's right, Jennifer. We need you. You're welcome, Johnny. I'm so happy explaining the bingo donations. And again, that was great. And I did leave a comment in reference to some of the things that you had questions about in your video. So yeah, and it does save on shipping. That is so true. Let's see here. We'll be on you're going to be on the Nerds Flipper tonight. I love being on her show as a guest. I've been on there a couple of times already. Today's unboxing is from Victoria. I don't see. So make sure you got the text messaging service, because I'm not sure whose channel they're going to be on tonight then. No one's giving me updates, so I don't know unless I'm there watching it, and 9 times out of 10, I'm usually heading to the bed at that time. So yeah, and I heard Victoria's been sick. No one at this time because they don't come on until 11:30. Mark. All right, so today, also don't forget, this week I will be on, let me get to that calendar because that's a separate calendar. This Friday I will be on with, I'll be a guest with Dawn Southern Finds, Dawn and Yarnigans live on this Friday. And then the 27th, I'll be a guest on the 27th on Yarnigans channel. That's Memorial Day. And also we will still have bingo on Memorial Day. Even though the post office is closed, it's a federal holiday, we will still have bingo at 4:30. And I will be on with Yarnigan at 10:30. So that's my schedule for the upcoming days. And then on June the 7th, I will be on with Glamour's Classic Crap Pride Auction. And that's on June the 7th. That's a Friday. And that's going to be around, I think I will be on around 7:30-ish. But I'll be on when she first starts. Let's see. Unboxing today. That's where I was. All right, so I hope I can get maybe with Dee Dee and she'll let me know the update. So what's going on? Glamours, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, definitely gotta go check that video out. I have it in my watch later list. Mike, hello, good morning and welcome. Michael, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. She was for a bit, then she was suffering. Oh no. Ugh. Not good. Todd, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? And also Veronica, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. So my topic for today is going to be about YouTube. Only because yesterday we had a great conversation after the show yesterday. And that's where a lot of the conversations come up in after, when somebody comes up and after the show ends, we come on up and people can come in and chit chat. And we did that yesterday, which was a great conversation. And so that brings me to my notes that I had, that I was going through all my little notepads and I found my notes for what I wanted to talk about today. And it has to do with keeping your channel fresh. If you have any ideas of what would help keep your channel fresh, put those in the chat at this time. What you think would keep your channel fresh? Speaking of fresh, today at 2 o'clock, I do have a video that is already completed. It is completely edited and uploaded, ready to be released at 2 o'clock today, which is my very first citywide garage sale I did a week ago. I finally got it all put together. I spray deodorant in my channel every day. After all that farting you do, I would too. Use Lysol. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, the reason I'm bringing that up today was because there was some questions that were asked, and I figured I'd go ahead and bring this up today. One of the things you want to do, first of all, especially if you're just starting out as a new content creator or a new channel, is when you go into chats, and I know we talked about this a couple of times before, is there any way to refresh on shorts or old videos with low views? Actually, yes, there is. If you haven't checked out, actually, that was a good conversation a couple of weeks ago on Nick Nimmons Live on Saturdays. And it had to do with if you're having low views on videos, you can do what's called the remix on that video. But make sure in your description that you note that it is a remix or a revamp from the original video of that you're doing, is what you got to put in the description. And yes, you can. One of the things you may want to do too is refreshing the thumbnail, but also make sure you change something up within your title, but also put it in your description, letting them know that's what it is. Someone else come, having someone else use it. I think finds new ways of engaging in live chats. Yes. And one of the things you want to do is always be engaged. When you're in somebody's chat, I know sometimes when I go into somebody's chat for the first time, I'm honest with you, I don't chat right away, especially if I don't know who they are, especially if they're having an auction, because I want to see what's going on in the chat. I want to see what people are saying. You know, is anybody having any issues? That kind of stuff. Constant mix up with your presence and sales instead of what change. Yep. Remix. No, you're not, Jennifer. You've been busy. We need to change permissions to allow that. You may need to change permissions to do that. If it's your own channel, you should be able to. You just got to put in the description that you're doing a remix of that video and change the thumbnail. I know, Mark. But when I say engaging in chats, meaning like making comments, but usually the only time I don't make comments is when I'm checking out a new channel for the first time, especially the remix permission. I'm not sure about the remix permission, especially if it's your own channel. What do you mean? Yeah, right. Is such a commitment. You take seriously. You already jobs. Yeah, that's true. I participate like collabs after almost monthly. Keeps new videos coming. Exactly. That is why my channel is growing up globally. Please. Yeah. And again, you want to make sure you not only content while you're watching content, but when you're in the chats, And like I was saying with my first one, my first part, I don't make comments, especially when it's somebody new. I want to see what the chat's saying. Is there any problems with people's orders, shipping, products, that kind of stuff. Once I get to go back again, then I start making comments. But a lot of times I always make comments in chats. I try to stay there within 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the channel. If it's somebody I don't know, I'll kind of get into it and then maybe go to their channel and make a comment, especially if I'm just subscribing to them for the first time. But make sure you do that. Make sure if you find somebody new, go to their channel, leave them a comment. That's that way of connecting to others. I've recently had a few new people come into my chat on my videos and make comments. And so I went to check out theirs and I watched the video too, and I made comments on their channel. So yeah, you want to do that collaborating, no matter if it's live or even in other people's chats, whether it's a live video, uploaded video, whatever. Let's see here. I am looking into collaborating with you people who don't already share a large audience with me. There you go. Nothing I do will help. Please think I'm impossible, but to be personal on Amazon. Is it possible to buy a person? I don't know about that one. What's up, Mike? Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? It's been a long minute. Yes, it has. It's been a while. You saw this place? Yeah, I've moved everything around and everything. I am very well and blessed. Thank you. And welcome back. No, he don't need a new personality. Allow others to remix my content because I like to share. Okay. Well, one of the other things too, as far as when you're commenting in other chats, again, don't forget to make sure you watch videos, leave those comments. That kind of helps the gap of communication and collaborating, even though you're not doing it within a live. We're looking for guests on picking in on Thursdays at 7 p.m. If anyone is interested, just send us a message. Okay. So another thing you want to do is if you're doing regular content uploads, you want to be on a regular schedule for those videos. And this includes lives. And the reason I was bringing that up on my notes is because I noticed a lot of people have been asking or talking about, well, they don't get a lot of people in their chat, especially if they're starting out and they're new. One of the things I always recommend, and I see this a lot with a lot of those that are doing these pop-ups, if you watch those that are pop-ups, 9 times out of 10, again, this is my theory of what I see with my research. A lot of people who do pop-ups, for example, they may get 8 to 10 people in their chat. Very seldom I might see 20, depending on who they are. But compared to those who do a weekly show and prepare that weekly show by setting it up the week prior or weekend prior to that week. For example, for me, I always set up my videos no later than Saturday morning for the week coming up. That way they get pushed out into YouTube on people's mainstream. For example, once I'm done and I go upstairs, usually Robert's watching YouTube on his channel. And when he goes to his homepage, all my videos are showing up on his main page. That means it's getting pushed out. That means I got it done ahead of time. So where that way come Monday, my show has already been promoted for the week. So that's what one thing you want to think about, setting it up the week prior if you can, but no later than the weekend prior to your lives for that week, especially when you're doing lives. Because I see a lot of people who don't understand why they're not getting a lot of people in their lives. Sometimes I go live from the kitchen while I'm cooking something and people seem to like that. Yeah, yep, it all depends on the content. All right, I saw that one. That's just the map from yourself. Consistency. Exactly. Consistency. You want to keep doing it constantly. Every week, put out if you know you're going to do a show every week live, set it up the week prior. Like right now, I already have my show set up for today. I say show, but my upload for the video that I got uploaded today, which is already set up, uploaded, exported, the whole 9 yards, ready to go for 2 o'clock. And that's my goal, to get back on Tuesdays and Thursdays with my videos. Last Tuesday auction with friends myself was on Nanotinks. Yes, as far as I know. But again, no one gave me updates yet, so I'm not sure. Been up all night. Oh, no pop-ups here. I do eat popcorn. Does that count? Well, if that's what you choose to do. What's up, Craig? Hashtag not Glenn. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Wake up, Craig. Come on now. You want me to do the chair dance song? You want to play that song? Steven, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I can't help. That's right. I think pop-ups are a good way to get new people in. Not normally up. Yeah, that's true too. But I agree, regular lives on the way of a large audience. Yeah, especially if you're trying to grow your channel and also get more people involved. If you're doing like a live auction, because that seems to be the biggest thing. I have multiple weekends. Live sales, so I try to switch thumbnails a bit. Yep. I always do a different thumbnail for the different shows, but I still use that same one. In every quarter or every season, I change it. If you already do a regular show and throw out an unexpected pop-up, people will come. Yes, again, if you're pretty regular at it. But there's a lot of people who just do pop-ups. They don't schedule nothing. Then they wonder why they don't have a lot of people in their chat. Especially when I wake up and I see some of these people that are still live in the morning. Now, they got some people in there because there's a lot of people that are up all night long. But I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do no auctions that late. Our lives must suck. We only get about 10 people. Jennifer don't even visit us anymore. Aw. Well, she's been busy on other channels too. Auctions with Friends, text message. Thank you so much, Buying Space, for putting that in the chat. If you want to make sure you do get the right channel of who they're going to be on during the week on Auctions with Friends, there's the text message. It's a free service, but they also send you the link for whatever channel they're going to be on. They are doing multiple channels. There's some changes coming on. Even Mike from January House is now on there with them, and I think Donna Frederick is now on there with them. So check them out. Sign up first so you know what channel they're going to be on. And that's all free. That's right. Same time, consistent. Mia, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Now, for those who do regular videos, I wanted to show this because I was waiting for my channel because it came back finally a month ago. I was waiting for my numbers to come in because I couldn't do this before. Renee, hello, good morning, and welcome. Have you heard? No, I have not. Every now and then I do see him in the lives with Victoria and him on the Auctions with Friends, but very seldomly. Johnny, do you do not want to try and capture it? No, I don't. No, not me. Oh, no. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you something, especially if you're trying to either do a live show or a pre-recorded upload video. All right, so let me get to the first tab first, and I'll share, and I'll show you how you can figure out, and again, every channel is different, so you're going to have to do what's best for your channel. So, for example, here's my channel, and what you want to do is go to Manage Videos. There's Customize and Manage. You want to hit Manage, and then when you get to your Manage, it automatically brings you to your content automatically. That's where it goes, and that's my video coming up at 2 o'clock scheduled. But right here, you're going to go to Analytics. And then right here at the top, it says Overview, Content, and Audience. You want to go to your audience. Now, if you scroll down, there's going to be when your viewers are on YouTube. And usually you want to look at the little blocks that are darker. It should be blue or purple. It depends on if your color scheme on your page. But the darker spots is when most of the people who watch YouTube that follow you or subscribe to you are on YouTube. Like in this case, on Sunday at 7 o'clock. Well, I don't do lives on Sunday. And then during the week, anywhere from 2 o'clock, actually it starts at 12 to 2 on my channels every day of the week. So that's why I chose 2 o'clock, Tuesdays and Thursdays, to drop my videos. Now, if you're just starting out, you can also do premieres, especially if you've never done a live before. Schedule it as a premiere. When you schedule it as a premiere, what's going to happen is when you do that, you get to chat in the chat like you would be live, but you're actually in the chat watching the video at the same time everybody else is in your chat. So you still get to interact with those in the chat as a premiere if you've never done one before or you're thinking about doing a live show. That's kind of the way you can get involved with those in the chat and get used to the chat. It takes a while to get used to it. Good morning, Tina. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. My regular uploads are all over the place right now. And again, when you first start, that's a good thing, like even Mark did. Try to do things, and it took me a while to get there. I was doing them all over the place when I first started, but I found that 2 o'clock for me is my best time to drop videos at 2 o'clock, Tuesdays and Thursdays. But once you start putting them out on a regular basis, and you try to see what time is getting the best traffic quicker. The reason I picked 2 o'clock is I'm noticing that when I do drop a video, it's always the top 1 or 2 of all the top 10 videos. So that's my goal. Every time I do a video, I want it to be the top 10, but I want it to try to be the first top 2 or 3 at the top of my list within the first hour of it dropping. So that's how we do it. I try to schedule premieres during those times, and you can, and it's great because then you get to get involved with the chat as well. And I like that. Where is my sweet Carol? I'm not sure where she's at this morning. Forrest Finds, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's true too. You can schedule videos up to 2 years ahead. I ain't going that far up, Mark. Come on now. Ella. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Ella. How are you doing? I think audiences is random cats and walking across keyboards. I see that a lot too. Let's see, I've been at this for 3 years now and started to super regular now. Yeah, once you start getting on a regular basis and you get to figure out what time is best for you and your channel, just keep doing it and keep that same time. If you say you're gonna do 1 a week, that's another thing when you're first starting out. Don't overload yourself. Don't do a video a day, especially when you're first starting out. Now, shorts are different, but if you're doing an uploaded video and you get on a regular basis, start at least once a week or once every other week until you get the hang of it. And then you can gradually add another upload if you're doing uploads or doing shorts on a regular basis every day. It's up to you, but that's how you're going to start growing the audience and getting your name out there, especially when you first start now. Yep. You just never know. I started to chill at once. I got monetized. Otherwise, it takes the joy out of it. Yeah, but you don't want to quit. You want to keep going. Keep being steady at it. I know that a lot of people get burned out. Yeah. And that's a lot of reasons why I don't do anything on the weekends or late at night unless I'm a guest on someone's channel. Yes, I did, Ella. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to reply to you this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning because I didn't want you to be mad at me. I did. But then I got busy doing editing my video. Then it was time for the show. So yes, I did, but I didn't want to reply to that message from you that early in the morning because I know you would have been mad at me. Because you were probably just going to bed when I woke up at 2:23 this morning in the office when I got in the office. Shorts. Cha-ching. I don't think the issue is getting to the 1K. It's the watch hours that are the problem. Yeah, you got to make sure you're consistent though, because that's how you're going to get your watch hours. Remember, your watch hours have to be 365 days, a calendar day, unless there's a leap year. So like I always give this example, January 1st, 2022, December 31st, 2022. Once you come into January 1st of 2023, this day now moves to January 2nd, 2022. So that's your 365 days consistent. So every day you go here, you lose a day here. So everything behind that falls. So you got to make sure you constantly have that 4,000 watch hours every 365 consecutive days. I always have 3 videos made. That's another way you can do it too. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you doing? Good to see you. Throw the pillow. Hello back at you, Ella. Miss Barbara, hello. Good morning. I'm usually asleep at that time. I'm just getting my day started. Yeah. And I did not want to reply to anybody with a text message. It depends where I got to watch hours before getting 1K. Yeah, I had my watch hours before, way before I got it monetized, and that's good. Ah, okay. Plus, you can let your videos play all day long on a different account. Yeah, you can. That you can. As long as you don't have them muted. Okay, I wasn't sure, Ella. Out of respect, because when I get up that early in the morning, I don't want to be sending text messages out to people, you know what I'm saying, or messages until I know about a certain time. And then by the time I got to realizing what time it was, but yeah, I'm gonna reply to you right after the show because that's gonna be one of my topics this morning. And again, my next pointer on that is always make sure you stay alive with your content. And if you're doing lives, be consistent, but always try to make sure you do your setups, especially if you're doing lives. Don't forget to do them at least the weekend before, at least. And also, don't forget to make and post comments. Now, when people are posting comments, don't forget to reply to them. That is a two-way street, and it also gives that consistent activity into your channel. So make sure you're not only making comments, but also what I do, every time I get comments, I go in, I check the comments, I read the comments, and then I reply, and I hit a thumbs up and a heart. And then when I make my comment, I also, when I hit enter, do a thumbs up and a heart. And I do that on every comment. No matter if it's how big or small, if somebody has a question or whatever, or if somebody's making a comment about something and being positive about things, then yeah, I'll just make those comments as according to. Make sure you do reply to those comments, though, because you want to make sure that both you and the person making those comments to you are you actively in your channel. That's all counts towards your algorithm. Let's see. Good morning. Aw, that's gonna be cute. Toochmon. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? I have discovered there are comments made that I never received in notifications. Okay, on that note, what you want to do is, and I'm gonna start this comment right here. There's a way you can find out if there's comments you didn't make a comment on. When you go to your comment section, right on the comments, I have none because I made comments on everybody. But right here where it says I have not responded to, right above it says held for review. You can click on that. If any comment was held for review, YouTube does that. So every time I check my comment section, I'll always see if anything is held for review. But I'll also look at what's mentioned. Mentions mean, for example, that somebody either shared your live shows or your uploaded videos, or talked about you or promoted something about you in their video. Like in this case, once I get these comments, I go back and view the post and leave a comment on that post. Like yesterday, this morning, I saw this comment. Actually, it was yesterday after bingo. And so I went back and watched the video and I left a comment thanking Buying Space for doing that comment and that shout out. So that's another thing about that. But you want to make sure when you go to your comments, check and see if anything was held for review. And if not, and anything that's published, you can hit I have not responded. If you do that, anything you have not responded to, it'll come up. Unless you actually did reply to it, then it won't be there. That's how you would find out if it's not posted. Unless you have somebody blocked on your channel, that'll be the only way you will not see those comments. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Mark. All right. Dee, hello, good morning and welcome. And Kawanda, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Let's see here. Wait, Maggie's in here? Maggie. Where's Maggie? Did I miss Maggie? I didn't see her comment. Maggie, are you still here? Somebody said hello, good morning, Maggie. Oh, I see you. Maggie Doodle, I sent you an email. I think it was Saturday. Could you check that for me? Please. I have it on whatever one I have. Good morning, Maggie, by the way. But please check your email. I did send you an email about something pertaining to a package. All right, there you are. Okay, I have not been receiving comments either from anyone. All right, then do you have your comments turned on your videos? If you do not have that turned on, you're not going to get comments. That's okay. I just want to make sure, because look, I'm not going to show the front of it, but it was returned to sender. So please check your email for that so I can send this to you. Even though it's a prize you won, I think on bingo, it was returned to sender. So please check it for me. I want to send that back out to you. I have another one coming in that had a different address. So yeah, I just want to make sure. So the thing with the comments in your video, let me pull this up real quick because I want to see something. I think it's in my settings. I want to find out before I get there. Let's see. On default. There we go. Let's see. Audience. Yeah, it's in your default. So let me get there first. And if you don't, you got to do it per video. So for example, if you do not have, and let me make a start to where I was with that. Where was it? So I know where I was. Okay, Kawanda said that she doesn't get her comments either. Now, what you want to do is when you're in your dashboard, right here on the left-hand side, there's that setting right here. You can go into the settings and then go to uploaded defaults right here. Right here where it says basic, advanced, and monetization. When you scroll down, this will be things if you're doing the same kind of video every time, you can set it for your tags and your description so it's automatically done for you. Make sure you save it when you're done. Then right here where it says advanced settings, if you scroll down right here, it says comments on. If you have this off, no one's going to be able to make comments in your videos or uploads or lives. So you want to make sure you have this turned on, because if it's not turned on and it's off, no one's going to make videos. No one's going to make a comment on your video. And that's how you would do it permanently, to where it's automatically done for that, as long as it's not made for kids. Held for review, what you mean? Oh, reveal. Okay, for that one is when YouTube catches something, and if you have your settings to certain words that people may use in the comments, if you have that in your setting, because that's how you do all your settings, it can automatically pull it for review. Now, I've seen some comments that don't make no sense why they're there on held for review, but they do. So yeah, that's just something that they automatically do. And that's okay, Maggie. I just want to bring it to your attention, because I haven't seen it yet in a couple of days. If you sit on your channel. And that's another thing. You cannot have it for kids, made for kids. But not all of them. Okay. Interesting. And that's what that means for held on review. They're on. You found it? Okay. Good. Johnny, new issue in StreamYard. To log into for access comments. No wrong name shows up when I type in the chat. How do I fix that? You talking about in her channel? Are you on her channel with her StreamYard or yours? If you are administrator for someone else's channel or a co-host, you cannot, don't go to her channel and do it. You got to do it off of yours, so your channel, you got to do it through YouTube. Again, that's going to be part 1 and 2 on StreamYard. I do have part 3 I got to put out. But part 1 and 2, yes, you cannot. Yes, hers, not an admin. Then if you're in hers, you can't. You got to be in your own StreamYard. So yeah, no, you cannot type in her. You cannot type, unless you're typing in the StreamYard itself. You should be typing in the pop-out chat for YouTube. You will not, yeah, it won't let you do it. Had to log into the access to comments. All wrong name shows when I type in the chat. Yeah, as long as you're doing it in hers, you can't change that. Especially if it's in the StreamYard. You're welcome, Kawanda. Yeah. Let's see, the first time using that computer, then you have to make sure you're signed into your account, not hers. Yeah, you have to make sure you're logged in on yours. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop right there, because I got a whole nother 2 pages left that I can cover tomorrow for YouTube. Because I want to start bringing up the chat, dropping these links. You know, Jennifer never drops her own link. And I can go on and on for this topic, but tomorrow I'll start part 2 on this. And it has to do with YouTube as well. Randy, you see how you are right now in the chat, typing and chatting? That is your YouTube. That is your YouTube channel. Yep, that is it. I thought we talked about that yesterday with StreamYard on you. I thought we had you on your StreamYard, because you were on your StreamYard yesterday when you and I talked, and I helped you get all that set up. You do have StreamYard. But if you don't, you have to set it up. So you don't have an account with StreamYard? I thought you did. All right, and there's the link to come on up. If anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel, their link will be posted to the top of the chat momentarily. I will stop sharing my screen and go back to the chat. I don't have a YouTube account. I mean a StreamYard. Okay. And don't forget at 9 o'clock. Oh, Silverhair Stacker must be going live at 9. And StreamYard do not have an account. Interesting. If you're on someone's StreamYard as a co-host, admin, or just as a link to go into StreamYard, you should be able to post, because when you're in there, you should be able to see your name. Your avatar, like your face, your picture, should be in the StreamYard one as well. It said logged in using Google name on Facebook. Oh, so you didn't use it as your email. With StreamYard, you should be logging in with your email. Yeah, I would use your email. Oh, it's Todd's Arm Go Morning Show. Okay. Then I understand more. I forgot he does that. Yeah, I think it's on Queen City Picker Tom's channel today. DD, I need you to contact me or send me a message on your updates for the shows for Auctions with Friends so I can update the calendar, please. What week is the Rapid Fire on Tuesday auction? That will be, the next one is June the 4th. Will be the next one. And also for anyone who wants to be in the one for July, I am now open. I am full for the 4th now. So I was waiting for the be filled on that one. Now I'm opening up the one for July what would be July? July the 2nd. July the 2nd will be the next one. I need to get the time block slots out. So the next one will be July the 2nd. And I got to print out a sheet for that. So yeah, the next one for us on this channel is June the 4th. And then the following July now is open. So if anybody wants to be on that one, please make sure you email me and let me know. Oh, let's see. I see my photo, but use wrong email. So it put, yeah, that's why when you go to sign in with StreamYard, it should be your email, not your Facebook. Because then it's giving you whatever you use for Facebook is what it's going to use. What's up, Patrick? Good morning. Hello and welcome. How are you doing? I know what did wrong. Know how to correct it. You're going to have to make sure you signed out of it. Don't just close it. Sign out of it. And then when you go back to log in, if you have not created a StreamYard account, it's very easy. It's free, but you got to use an email. You having it for rapid fire? I bet you are. Well, you stay over there. Okay. And my last and final comment of what I would like to raise about today's topic about YouTube. One of the things I want to focus on also for those that are just starting out, and especially if you're a guest on other channels, no matter whose channel it's on, whether it's a talk show, a co-host, or you're a guest, or an auction, whatever. One of the things I want to mention is something that's very important. When somebody is on an auction, for example, and they are buying from you, and you're presenting on channels, we need to be respectful for everyone that's in the chat. For example, if I get a jot form for someone and they say, please do not say my first name on YouTube. Please continue using my screen name. I will respectfully make sure that when I have to share that information with someone who's been on my channel as a guest or a co-host for an auction, I will make sure to copy that notation so they know, and I will give them a notation. Please read the comment section of the information, because we need to respect those who would prefer or the right way they want to be called, whether it's their screen name, their real name. One of the things I always want to make sure too, is I hear this in some of the chats, when somebody, and again, a lot of times people get upset about it. And again, if you're not sure, read their screen name. Like if you're saying hello to somebody, I always do hello and good morning, and then I'll do the @ sign, and I start typing their name so I can get their actual YouTube name into the chat. Because if I don't know somebody and I don't know their real name and they don't want me to use their real name, I just want to use their screen name, and that's how I type in the chat. So when you type in, and then once you say whatever you want to say, then put the @ sign, which is the shift 2. You can start typing their screen name and it'll pop up. That way you can just highlight their name and it'll highlight it for them. And it's like a notification that somebody just said your name in the chat. I thought he was, I suggested about 40 minutes before you edit videos to pop take them in inspiration. Okay. Only use my screen name. Yes, please. Use my screen name. Let's see. Todd. I usually do not use real names if I know it. See others doing it first. Can you add he or she, he, them on the jot form? I can. I just got to go back up and update it. Yeah. And again, that is something too that's starting to be used a lot, whether it be he or she or her, he or him, and what they're preferred. So I need to add that to the shot form. That's a good point. Thank you so much, Myra. Let me make a note of that. I should label that pronouns, right? Myra, is that what that's known as for the to be added? They're them. That's why I'm always mindful trying to say, not to say like her. I always try to say their name and or their channel name. Sometimes I guess because I was raised where it's yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, that kind of stuff. I like that, Mr. Johnny. It just keeps out of trouble. Vintage Vonnie, hello, good morning, and welcome. Should you refill out a jot form with the names you want referred to? That's true too. You can do that as well. But a lot of people do let me know because of their job. Please don't ever say my real name. And I have a few people that do that. So yeah, I don't. I always say their screen name. On half the time, people think I am gay. Don't look at the photo. All right. I answer to anything, Deb, Deborah, he, you, hey, you. All right. That's what I thought it was. I just wanted to make sure. Preference. I'll do that. I'll add it. But anyway, the reason I'm bringing that topic up is because, for example, when I was growing up, I know back in school, you had all the proper grammar, like Miss, Mrs., Mrs., Miss, Mrs. I always had issues with that, or Mr. or Mr. or I don't know, all of them. But for me, I don't do that now because I'm getting older to where I don't want to assume or say the wrong thing. So I always keep an eye on and be mindful when someone is in your chat and they're asking you only to use what they prefer. Like in some cases with the preferred pronouns, or just their first name, or just their screen name. Whatever it is for you to be able to not have any riff with anybody, just make sure, because again, you're on one side of the camera and they're on the keyboard side. And a lot of times they want us to do one thing. Make sure we do that and be mindful for them, no matter who they are, because again, we want to make sure we respect their wishes. And I know one thing, nobody has to tell me twice. In the South, every woman is Miss, regardless of the age. See, I didn't know that. No, it was Miss, Mrs., or Miss. M-I-S-S, M-R-S, or M-S. So yeah, again, I wasn't raised that way. Good morning, Dawn. How are you doing? Good to see you. And again, I understand that we may have been raised that way in some areas, but I know with my South in Louisiana, again, in school, you learn to say Mrs., Miss, or Miss. Again, they all spelled differently. But again, now that I'm older, I don't use that type because I don't want to assume. And if somebody says, please don't use that, I don't. I've had some people that, for example, I'll get a message every now and then, please don't use my real name. While I'm in your auctions, please use my screen name. So you'll find that in my auctions, I don't say anybody's real name that I know they don't want me to. I don't want to be called Miss Myra. I always say Myra Lane or buying space, not buying spaces. No, it's buying space. I learned that the hard way the first time I met her in the chat. I was always taught please and thank you. Yes, exactly. Let's see here. Again, that's just being mindful to those that are in your chat. Now remember, if you're in an auction, they're your potential buyers. So you don't want to tick them off. So if they respectfully ask you not to call them something that you may be calling them, just honor that and respect them. No matter how we were raised, everybody was raised differently. But you got to remember, now we're getting into the point where we need to respect those that are in your chats. Those are maybe your potential buyers. I think, well, hello, Abu. I think a good thing to remember whether you're address or addressee. Don't be a-hole. That's right, girl. That is right. But you got to remember, respect them. They're letting you know, look, I don't want to be called this. This is what I prefer. Just respect it and honor that and move on. I only know one person in YouTube who goes ballistic if you first name in the chat, but they have issues. And again, I respect that. And they only have to tell me once. Thank you, Johnny. You have always been polite to my wishes. And I do that for everybody. If someone lets me know, then I make sure to do that. And that's out of respect. Coming from the gaming community, you can use your screen for mailing packages. You can mail your screen for mailing packages, but you do not need to put your legal name on the roll. Consent to need to be asking questions and why. Really? Joe, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. But also remember, I just opened the July the 2nd show for those who are members of the channel. So just email me and let me know what time slot would be best for you. And I'll get that on the list. Let's see here. I don't. And again, it's out of respect, because of the fact that we are on YouTube, we're trying to, especially when we're doing auctions, you just want to respect those that may be your potential buyers. Sometimes if you rub them the wrong way and they might have had a bad day, you don't know. The polite and respectful way can get you a long ways than not respecting their wishes. And that's just saying in general. And then there was anyone who would like to come on, you're more than welcome to do so. That link is at the top of the chat if you would like to come on up and promote your channel. Also, don't forget, there is a lot of shows going on today. Tomorrow, we do have our hump day. And Thursday at 10:30 starts the extravaganza celebration. So if you're not subscribed, that's another thing I want to point out too with that, and I'll cover that tomorrow, is subscribe to the channel. Make sure you are subscribed, because I do have a 10-hour subscriber mode only for Thursday's show. Let's see, gotta go to online mouse. All right, Deborah, have a good day. Good to see you. Truth, I should know how better. Yeah. But again, just respect everybody. That's what we got to do. No matter what we were raised and how we were raised or anything like that, just be mindful and respectful. And you'll be good. You won't have any enemies. You won't have anybody upset with you. I'd rather make somebody happy and smile than upset and mad at me. Because then I get that. I get to that feeling where, oh my God, what did I do wrong? You know? Usually that's my first thing. What did I do wrong? Please let me know. I won't do it again. And Miss Barbara, have you done any new books lately? Miss Barbara does a lot of books, y'all. She writes books. Miss Barbara, before you leave, don't forget to drop your link to your website for your books. Yep, tomorrow's our hump day at 1 o'clock. There's the link for the hump day tomorrow. Oh, yeah, and on the first Sunday of the month, I'm on with Mark and Mike. I identify as Grumpy for it on YouTube. I heard about that. Yeah, I have. Well, everybody is getting to that time. I see my numbers are going down, and there's other shows coming on. Tom, Gate City Pickers going live at 1. You have Miss D going on at 11 with a fabric sale. You have Ella, Saved Here First, and Picky Nicky with their live sale from the Sunshine State at 11 o'clock. So definitely check them out. Show them some support and leave those comments. But also don't forget, for every video I put out, no matter if it's a pre-recorded upload or a live show, please make sure if you would like to be in the eligible for the drawing for the moon pies for the first Monday of the month of the following month, make comments about what you heard, talked about, or what was discussed in that video or live show. 1 entry per person per video. And then your name will be put on the wheel for the moon pie giveaway. And yesterday, if y'all have not noticed, on Facebook, I found the blueberry moon pies. And those will be part of this Thursday's giveaway as well. He loved the lemon moon pies? Yeah. That actually, the zesty lemon is one of my favorites. That and the caramel, salted caramel. And then like in the wintertime, they come out with the mint, like a chocolate mint. That's a good one too. So those are my ones that I like. I'll be honest with you, I did not care. Now tomorrow, again today, we may try. I told Robert I may want to try it in the microwave for 8 seconds to see how that works out. But after that, then I can give you my true opinion about the blueberry. But I do like to put them in the microwaves, but yeah. It was a bit crushed, but still good. Yeah, they're still good. Heat it up in the microwave. Yep. All right, everybody. So if anybody would like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to join me after the show. The link is at the top of the chat. And I'll see you around in some of the chats today because I will be doing a little round here and there. I do have a 10 o'clock appointment, so I can stay on for about 30 minutes after the show-ish. 710. Have you been asleep yet? I woke up at 2:13 this morning, got down to the office at 2:23, and y'all was still live. And y'all had some great singers on there this morning. And thank you, Maggie. Y'all had some good singers on there this morning. But I was working on a video, so I had to stop because it was draining my computer because I can't do YouTube and the editing of videos. So I had to stop one of them. So I had to finish that first. Let's see. What's sleep? Like my little sign right here. That's what I look at right now. All right. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day until we meet again. Later. Peace out. And y'all come back now. You hear? And the video coming out at 2 o'clock, I did not cut out any bloopers on that one. See y'all later. Y'all come back now. You hear?